Welcome back. So now that you can start out by checking out the tag version 0.04, and then you'll get this new selector with this new name. Now another reason I didn't mention is to have this name different than just app, which is the default when you make a new project, is to avoid clashing with other projects. If they were all just called app root, then whenever you used another guy's module, you might have selectors with the same name and you might crash or clash with their names and get errors. So put in your own specific namespace name there. It'll make life easier for you. But let's try to make a toolbar now. So I'm going into Angular material. I want to build some kind of toolbar looking something like this. Probably won't be as shiny because I'm not as good at doing this, but this is how you make a toolbar inside Angular material in our Angular 2 setup. So let's just grab this entire toolbar and just paste it directly into our code in the app component code. We'll just paste this at the top here like this, and let's, instead of putting in custom toolbar, I'm actually going to put in a real title here. So I'm just going to grab our title from the code and paste that in here, and I'm just going to remove the H1 that we had. Let's see if we have a toolbar now. Going back to the view, and let's see what we got. So we have a toolbar which is a tree line toolbar. That's not quite what I wanted. It looks kind of stupid. So going back to the Angular material here, this is as they say, this is actually a tree line toolbar. So that wasn't quite what I was looking for. But anyway, it works, and we'll make a proper toolbar later. I just wanted to just get started here. There's actually a better example here. Let's try and use that instead, where we go in and add another toolbar. Just pasting that in here instead. Again, I want the title up here, so I'm just going to put in the title directly by doing curly brackets ×2 and adding a title here, title. Now the title is of course from the component TS. So now we have a toolbar. Now we don't have this in here, meaning that the toolbar is not going to be displayed as I wanted yet, because we have the text here, and then right away we have the right aligned text. But if I look at the example, the text should actually be aligned to the right side by using the flex. So we need some kind of CSS. So I'm going to grab the CSS here, just copy it and put it into my CSS inside the app component CSS. Now notice they belong together. That's what makes this pretty simple to use. Let me just remove all those comments. Don't need those. So I'll save this and I'll try and go back and see if the text actually moved to the right side now. So now we have a toolbar. Looks nice enough. It's a primary toolbar, so that's why it has these very strong colors. But that's adding a toolbar without putting it into a component, meaning that, notice, it's only placed one place now. So if I want to use this somewhere else, I would have to kind of copy this and paste it somewhere else, or I would have to add it in the main page. And as this was starting to grow, it would be harder and harder to maintain. Also, the title here is kind of mixed in with the component information for the app component, and that's not what I want either. I want that to be split out in its own component. So we're going to do that in the next video. We're going to split this into its own component, and we're going to try and import the title from the outside. So see you in the next lesson where we'll try that.